Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Nicholas, aka the Hypnotic DJ. Tonight, I'm doing a story that I personally wrote some time ago, and I have finally gained the confidence to post this online. So let's begin. To know her. I am studying you very deeply as we conversate back and forth. Very intently aware, not just listening. I am reading the words off of your lips. I notice everything about you, even when you are not aware. I notice your mannerisms, expressions, and the way the light hits your face. You teased me a few times, and not just a little, and each time you did, a desire grew just a little. If only she knew, I thought to myself, when she leaned in innocently while teasing at the same time. Oh, how I would like to sneak up from behind. I would place my hand gently on her back and tell her to hush. You teased me one time too many, and now it's your time to blush. I'm taking away one of your senses, starting with your eyes. Now, hold still while I slip over this blindfold surprise. I know your weaknesses, I know your thoughts, but for the next few minutes, I'm going to dominate them completely. Your fears are now mine. I own them. As my hand gently slides up your back, ever so slightly, touching your skin, I notice the goosebumps as they follow my hand, moving up your back. My hand reaches your neck, and it's important for me to know just how much pressure to squeeze to show my control. You gasp just a little as your body starts to tingle. With the blindfold on and your imagination free, your senses are now turned up to the highest degree. I see the way the light hits your face, and you're starting to smile. So I lean in real close to your ear and whisper, "Come here, stand up right now." I push you backwards, but you still cannot see until you feel the wall pressing to the back of you. We are now standing face to face, and I can see you biting your lip and the submissive in you starting to beg, but you don't say it loudly. I already know, and the anticipation has started to grow. You gently feel a touch on your fingertips and then another. As I leaned in real close, you can feel the rush of my breath on your neck. I raise your arms high over your head. Then I paused for a moment to admire you as you wait for what comes next. While you are pinned to the wall, there is something you must know. Your self-image is not what you think it is at all. I must show you how desirable you truly are. I will not take no for an answer, so give it to me. Give it all to me right now. You must know how much I love you. You must know how much I desire you. I'm sorry I must do this, but I must take away another one of your senses. With your wrist still held high, I slide over a set of handcuffs, gently, and then a click. I back away to study you for just a minute. Do I have your attention yet? I'm taking you on a journey. You will follow my lead, and this you will know many times. To the edge we will go. Each time I will stop, and I will say no. Not yet. I need an admission before we can go. Tell me you're beautiful. Tell me right now. I don't want to hear it for myself. I already know. Why do you think I tied you up in the first place? I really need you to know. Tell me again, and this time I want you to believe it and say it with me. I am beautiful. Good. You are starting to believe. We will dissolve this dissolution that you're anything other than such. Take a deep breath and let it out slow. Now I must test your senses to see if they are working okay. If I touch you right here, wait. Don't move away. If you do, I will firmly put you back. And with a whimper and a sigh of relief, she responds to me. I knew the touch was coming, but I know not where and I know not when. I felt your fingertips run down my side. I felt it everywhere, even inside. This time, with a more commanding voice, I say, good, your senses are working quite nicely. I need to know if you can still taste just fine. Stop biting your lip. I told you it was mine. As I softly touch your lips to mine, and then quickly pull away. No, not yet. I'll place a strawberry on your bottom lip and tell you to bite it. We're going to the edge, and I ask one more time, do you feel beautiful? And you respond without hesitation, but louder this time. Yes, yes I do. I must touch every spot that I find beautiful. I drop to my knees and I start at your feet. Then I trace your body all the way up to the side of your legs. As I move to your inner thighs and all the way up your sides, I reach around and I pull your hair back. My hands reach the back of your head, and by now you can't stand it. I pull you in closer and I bite your lip just before I release it. I drop back to my knees. I know you are wet thinking about me and how stimulated your senses are and how I made you weak. This time, we're going over the edge. This time, I want you to let it all go. And this time, I'm giving you the power of submission through domination. I had to strip you down to make you remember, to see that no matter what you are as desirable as can be. And with a firm press of my tongue between your thighs, you feel hopeless inside. I don't even have to look up to see the smile in your eyes. As the memory fades, he made her feel what she hadn't felt in so long. True desire. He was not asking, he was taking it from me, but I consented to letting it go fully and giving him everything utterly and completely. By now, he has melted away, just a sensation of his tongue lingering. She confronted her fears and remembered what he had told her, and she said it out loudly. I am beautiful. I am desirable. I am strong and I have no fear. But this time she truly believed it, and the words as they left her body exploded completely. One of the mind, body, and soul at the same time, something so rarely experienced. An orgasm so rarely known to women that will experience this fully. For not all men understand how to be submissive. First you wait, then you listen. Never stop studying her, because you are willing to submit to her fears and know her weaknesses as much as her heart's desire. Don't just tell her she's beautiful, make her feel it. You have not kept your own secrets. You must be receptive and open to all, even if it's not important at all. She is a woman and details matter, so if she speaks them to you, you better listen. She is not a toy, so do not play with her feelings. Tell her all of yours. Do not keep them hidden. Once you understand her fully, you wait for consent, and do not take what is not yours before it is time. You must learn patience when dealing with a woman. This is a lesson not easily learned. I am both dominant and submissive. I understand and I do not judge. Thank you, and I appreciate you listening to this story. My name is Nicholas, and I am the author.